Silver's on the scene. Hope everyone's doing great. It is Sunday, November 30th, last day of November 2025. I hope your Thanksgiving was great and you've had a great time over this weekend with family and friends and a lot of food. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Missing now, still missing 644 days. 644 days. This video, what I'm going to do is revisit the cemetery. Revisit the cemetery that Silvers 2 and I drove through. And if you've been watching the Mob Crew lately, you have to check out, I'm putting the links to 2 of his videos to where, in the description, to where he is noticing some lights, even a car possibly, at this cemetery on the night in the early morning hours that Sebastian went missing, February 25th, and the early morning hours of February 26, 2024, 644 days ago. So here's what this video is going to be. I wanted to give you a face-to-face introduction and show you, we're going to jump into the flyer for Sebastian, raise his awareness, keeping his awareness alive that he's out there somewhere, still missing, 644 days. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. His birthday is coming up within a week. As a matter of fact, a week from today. Gone way too long. So we're going to go from this introduction into bringing his awareness. You'll hear me speaking some more, and then I'm going to play you from July 20th, 2024, right at about 145 days, 146 days he had been missing at this time, where Silvers 2 and I went through the cemetery, and you'll see it from the ground level. As we drive through, we drive all the way to the back as far as you can go and back, and hopefully that with what Mob Crew's been looking on, this video can help him and his viewers see the area. And the one thing too is, on my last video of 16 searches, I will be in the neighborhood very shortly, and I'm going to go back to this cemetery because it is very close to Sebastian's home. Basically, as you probably already know, you have his neighborhood, you have the new neighborhood, cemetery, and then high school. All right. So let's jump into the video, share the flyer, say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and enjoy this video. And as always, thank you for your support. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that introduction video. I just want to throw my face up there so I can connect with you and see you. I'll be back in Hendersonville very shortly to be searching further. Still missing Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. $500,000 reward. Gone since February 25th, 2024, February 26, 2024. Keep his awareness alive. Find him. Get justice. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Gone 644 days, 1 year, 9 months, 5 days. As I spoke in the introduction, a week from today, Sebastian will turn 17 years old. He was 15 when he went missing, 16 as we speak, and he will be 17 in 1 week. No distraction in finding Sebastian. Bring him home. At this point, too, and you'll see from the Mob Crew, you're going to have the link to videos, his last 2 videos, in the description below. Go check out both these videos. Very important. It ties to this. I'm doing this video, as I said, to show a ground level view of the cemetery. We'll get to that in just a moment. But Culver's in Clarksville, Tennessee. Culver's in Clarksville, Tennessee will be celebrating Sebastian's birthday. A week from today, December 7th, 2025, his 17th birthday, with free malts. I guess this was Sebastian's favorite drink, or is his favorite drink. And if you're in the area, please go out, get you a free malt, but support and celebrate Sebastian's birthday. And Sebastian, if you can hear this, in a week you'll be 17. Say your name. Approach someone. Let's bring you home, son. Okay, so let's get out to Culver's a week from today if you're in the neighborhood. All right, before we get any further, disclaimer, in this video, it's alleged for informational purposes. We all think together. This is my opinion on things, not to be taken as fact, all my opinion. Please enjoy the video. And as I said in the intro, I can't thank you enough for your support. Thank you. So you clicked on this right here. This is the thumbnail. Sebastian Rogers still missing 644 days gone. Revisiting the cemetery ground level view. Okay? So, what I want to do in this video is bring you back to the cemetery. As I said in the intro, on July 20th, 2024, Silvers 2 and I, as you'll hear in the video, didn't expect to do this, but we left his neighborhood, Sebastian's neighborhood. We went over to the new construction neighborhood, and then we found ourselves here at the cemetery. And that's how they go. His neighborhood, new neighborhood, cemetery, and as you'll see in the video, the high school beside it. We did a drive-through, and I've been seeing the Mob Crew's videos, and I was thinking, hey, let me send the Mob Crew my video from the 20th of July, 2024, which was around 145 days. You'll hear me in the video say, as I point to one of the signs near the middle school over there, missing signs for Sebastian, 145 days. So we're talking 3 months and 25 days or so at this time he's been missing. So we did a drive through the cemetery, and you'll see me get out of the car once, but most of it is just a drive through, but it gives you a good view of everything from the ground level. And I would like for Mob Crew, Chris, thank you for everything you're doing, by the way. Thank you. I'm putting the description of 2 of your videos in this video so people can see what you're seeing from that security camera, from that home camera, that allegedly it looks like there was a car over there, 20 to 30 minutes after we see the car. Allegedly, we believe either took Sebastian away or maybe some of his clothes, bringing his clothes back. All alleged. But this video will show you the ground level so you can go around and maybe highlight and pinpoint from where you think those lights are coming from and the car was. So this was done July 20th, 2024, 145 days after he went missing. And I'm going to be back in the area very, very, very soon. I mean, very soon. I'll announce it when I'm back there. And I'm adding this to my search again. I'm going to go this time more so boots on the ground. Instead of just driving through, I'm going to walk through and see if we can connect some dots. Okay? And so there'll be more footage as soon as I get there and get this accomplished. Okay? But I wanted to go back, and I said, hey, instead of me just sending the video from the 20th, let me make this new video. I'm going to put the 2 of Mob Crew's videos here so you can watch and see what he's seeing at roughly 3:44 the morning Sebastian goes missing, the 26th of February, 2024. And then you'll see me do the drive-through and kind of we can get a lay of the land. The pond there, as you see here in this thumbnail, very suspicious to me. I don't think that's been drained, but if you know different, please let me know. So we're revisiting the cemetery. We're going back through the drive-through. I'm not going to voice over it. You'll hear my comments from back then as Silvers 2 and I go. And then once we get through the cemetery, we are then going to go. We're then going to go out the cemetery. We'll go right back towards the neighborhood because we want to show a mannequin there in the little barn. The guy's out there who owns it, and we say something to him. I'm not sure where the mannequin was in the woods, but I've seen several mannequins throughout the town, and this is one that's right there on Long Hollow that just, he's like looking at you. You'll see in the video. And then we turn around and we go back by the high school, and I was originally going to go to New Hope and turn left, but I cut through the high school, and I believe that could have been the route that Katie took, allegedly, that morning when she's looking for Sebastian, and you come out at the storage building. And that's where you'll see his flyer there in the on the ground, and how I make comment, it's 145 days. So enjoy this video. Pause it, take a look around, compare it to what Chris with Mob Crew is seeing, and maybe together we can say, hey, this could be the area, because I'll be back out there very shortly, very soon, boots back on the ground, and I want to check this out a little bit more in detail, adding it to the 16 locations already we identified. This will be number 17, revisiting the cemetery. So with that, I'm going to let it go. It's going to run through. You're going to see the video. You're going to, I'll end up at the Warsham's to get gas, and that ends it. And still missing, okay? Still missing Sebastian Rogers, gone 644 days. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 year, 9 months, 5 days. No distraction finding Sebastian. Let's bring him home. And as we said, a week from today will be his 17th birthday. We can celebrate that at Culver's in Clarksville. And that's where his dad lives, Clarksville, Tennessee. Still missing. Keep his awareness alive so we can find him. Okay, so here comes the video. Enjoy. Take a look at the cemetery. Take a look at the alleged route his mom took when she was looking for him. Take a left into the high school. You go around to the junior high or middle school, and you end up at both the storage building area, and Warsham's. All right. Thank you, everyone. Keep his awareness alive. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Here comes the video. Thank you for your support.
Silver's on the scene back. This was not part of what I was thinking of doing, but when I realized this cemetery actually comes right up to the new construction neighborhood where the retention pond is, I just wanted to drive through. I can't imagine the search efforts when this was going on, because there's so much, right? Okay. I'm gonna turn the camera this way a little bit. You can see right over here, there's a whole tree-lined woods. That is an absolute perfect spot to just look, because, you know, what are we thinking here? If you, Silver's 1 and Silver's 2, we believe that Sebastian allegedly, in our opinion, is buried somewhere. He'll never be found. Doesn't stop me for looking, because how do we know this, right? But I'm here at this cemetery, and it's beautiful. The trees. Rest in peace to everyone here. And then I look at this little pond. Was that pond drained? Was that pond looked at or not? Because no dog supposedly hit on it. I mean, where does... It's almost like, I understand investigations. I can't imagine if one of my loved ones were missing. But like people like myself who want to help find this child, it would be good if I knew. I'm not going to get in that pond anyway, right? But has it been searched? It's so close to the home. So close to the home. It's a pretty cemetery though. But you have all this tree line here. Okay? And if you work the theory that he's been hidden somewhere, so at one point in time, whenever, they can place his body in some of these woods. I think Proudfoot did say, Christopher Proudfoot did say, maybe you'll find him one day in the woods. This would be a perfect spot to put him. Let the search happen. Let everybody waste their time trying to help the family, and then nothing be found. And then several months later, where we are now, look, bring him out here and lay him down. respects to their loved one. This is big, huh? Look at this. But the other reason to come through here is I just, for those who live nowhere nearby, who may never get a chance to come to this area, I mean, it's massive, right? Mm-hmm. It's massive. I mean, just this area alone is massive. It's directly next door to his home. So if let's just take the route that he left on foot. I mean, look at that dirt right there. I mean, look. There's dirt there, right? And it's like a mound. Is that excess dirt? Is that where a hole has been dug? Someone going to take a shovel and actually look there? Has it been searched already? These are all these questions. But I wanted to show for people, like I said, that can't get here. I think in the case, and I meant to say Maria Gomez Perez earlier. Maria Gomez Perez, 12 years old, missing from Gainesville, Georgia, now about 7 weeks. Her family also has no trespassing upon the home. And I get that. And at the same time, I think if my daughter or son was missing, I'd be sitting on the porch waiting on someone to come by. What can you do to help me, right? I need as many boots on the ground and eyes and awareness as I can so somebody can find me. Is this exit? This is exiting us out of the thing.
No, I think there's a gate.
Or is it looping it? Oh, there's a gate, so I can't get out.
Nope.
So I got to turn around and go back. But, so, look at the area, folks. And I think when you go out, Seth's out there, he's looking, I think he's keeping, he had said one time about, making sure he wasn't just spinning his wheels and wasting his time. Making sure that his efforts are valid, or, there's a reason he's looking in that particular spot. Because look at this. I mean, if Sebastian walked out of the home, he could come over here, lay down, and succumb to the elements, and that's it. So this is within the 5-mile radius, because this is like a half a mile from his home. We might be at a mile now, possibly. But if you come through those woods right there, that leads right to his home. So when you talk about searching, yes, I love to search, but I also have time constraints too, things I have to do. I would love to be searching all the time. But I got to pick those places that I think, for whatever reason's been mentioned or said, and spend my time there. So that's why you see me get out of the car and I look at certain spots and things like that. But look at this, see, I sit here and I look at this dirt, and what do you see? I see 3 different colors. I see some that looks like it's never been rained on. It's dusty looking right here. I see very fresh dirt right there, what I consider, or has been rained on. And then I see like a medium. But in my theory, if he's near this home, he's not buried. Because then he would be found, and it would make sense that he walked out, or they would want you to believe he walked out of the home. But how appropriate would it be also to bury him in a cemetery, right? In their messed up minds, allegedly, in my opinion. Well, he's buried. He got a proper burial, but no, he didn't. So I'm going to get out right here because I didn't want to look here. I just want to get out right here. Let's see what I'm looking at. Just to give you an idea. Ooh, it was very soft. Great place to just hide a body, dump a body. Right at the cemetery. Okay, we're gonna go up and go around that car because right there you'll see. My CarPlay kicked on, so it cut me off. So what I was saying is right up there you'll see through those woods, that little stretch, that's where the new construction retention pond, that's where the retention pond is. So I'm sure this area was searched really well. But it's open, it's big. More to come. So as I was going to go around this cemetery, I didn't realize that, look, there's Sebastian's football field for his high school. So all this stuff is much closer than I imagined. So, yeah, I think, as they were saying, he left the house from over here, where the retention pond is. Did he come through this cemetery and head to his high school, a place he would be familiar with? So I'm sure all this is searched really well. So right here, that is the retention pond that you hear so much about. And then you come over that tarp and little makeshift fence, and then you're right here at the cemetery, which contains, as you can see, another body of water, a pond. I'm not sure if that was looked at. I would like to think it was. But you know, here's the way I look at it. As I sat there, part of me wanted to go to that football field. I wanted to walk towards that way. More than likely there's nothing there, but as a parent, if my kid's missing, I think I would walk it every day, right? If he's out here and he's trying to be on his own, if that's, which just sounds ridiculous after almost 5 months, but still, what if he made his way back to the football field, right? What if he made his way back to those woods right behind it? You know, I'll be out looking. Maybe he was just tired of being with him. Argument came about and she took him out, allegedly, in my opinion. Now that looks like someone freshly buried there, and you see the disturbed ground. So rest in peace to everyone here. We're gonna head over to the Worsham's Market. Take a look over there. More to come. Okay, so just coming out of the cemetery. Like I said, I have fun, you know what I'm saying? So this is part of that. Is it? Okay, it's recording. So just take a look at this. So you come out of this new neighborhood with a retention pond, and Silvers 1 and Silvers 2 looked over here, and check this out. We thought this was a person. We were looking at these woods, right, where Sebastian may be. And then look at this right here. Thought he was real. He liked that. So it looks like a real person. It's a dummy. Hope I got it on camera. At the Shackle Island Volunteer Fire and Rescue, the Sebastian sign, hope I got that, is still up. That's good. Here, of course, is his high school. So you have his neighborhood, you have the new neighborhood with the retention pond, you have the cemetery, then you have the high school. We're going to take a left up here, which will be New Hope Road, right? You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a left here, because I'm noticing something here. Okay. If I take a left here, that's New Hope Road. Just past that is the Frisbee golf where I looked once. But it says if I take a left here, I'm gonna connect to New Hope. Now I'm not 100% here, okay? But the whole Warshoms, this is where they had the rally for Sebastian, or the vigil, one of the vigils. Katie doing her drive around, which I believe is nonsense and for public eye, allegedly, in my opinion. But I've noticed this will connect you over to, look, see where the car's coming? They're coming from New Hope. So instead of me going down to the red light and turning, I cut through the school and I end up at, should be Warshoms right here. Let's see. I think maybe Mr. and Mrs. E, credit to them, I think they came through here too. So it looks like I'm not going to end up right at Warshoms, but I'll now take a left and then go there. Because, you know, where was she driving around? Why was she driving around? Areas, dump areas all over, woods all over. Now directly in front, oh, you are here. Boom! Check that out. So learn something new. So when you go through the school, see, there's the storage bins where, storage units where, some beach storage, everything's beach, to where supposedly, you know, there was a theory, I think, someone, that they put Sebastian there until they could move the body. Maybe they did. What you have right down in there is Drake's Creek, okay? And that's, as far as I know, the closest you're gonna get to it from his home. All right. So let's go over to, but one of the theories I've heard, oh, look, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I love seeing this. I don't like seeing it because I wish he wasn't missing. I like seeing it for awareness. Right there. So that's at the entry to his high school from New Hope Road. Missing 145 days now. Let's bring him home. Let's keep looking, keep the awareness going. One of the theories I had read or heard was that when Katie did her little run around town, which would have brought her through here, exactly how we went and come this way, is that she was bringing Miss Bowersot's, Kathy Bowersot's, Katie, Kathy, Chris, all these K's, Chris, they, she was bringing her back to her car here because she had been at the home, and that's why she was at the home so early when the cops arrived. Now, the last time I was here, they were selling fireworks or fruit or something right here, so now it's open. Look, leave the kitty cat. He's sitting up there, chilling. It's kind of hot out here. I'm a little bit in the sun, I'm a little bit in the shade. Last time I was here, I saw a raccoon too. But, yeah, this is where I got the gas. And, you know what? I think I'm going to get some more gas. So I think while I pump gas.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some insight on how the area looks on the ground, the cemetery, the complete drive-through. You could see when we went that time there was a gate on the end, so we couldn't come out. I don't know if that's open normally. I will revisit that when I get back into the town. And then you saw the route allegedly Katie took that morning looking for Sebastian. So thank you for watching this. As I said again, take a look in the description. You have 2 videos for the mob crew. Go over there, watch those. He's got great footage that a neighbor's supplying him with, and is building relationships with them so we can all work together as a team to find Sebastian Rogers and bring him home and get justice for him. So keep his awareness alive, share his flyer. Thank you for everything, and stay tuned, as always, with Silvers on the Scene.